deterrent sentence. So the accused persons are sentenced as follows. In count 1, the law provides for a sentence for imprisonment for 3 years. But since the proposed amount appears reasonable to this court, the first accused is fined Kenya shillings 100,000 in default to serve 1 year imprisonment. In count 2, the law provides for imprisonment for a period of 7 years. However, taking into account the age of the accused person and being a first offender, she's equally fined Kenya shillings 100,000 in default 1 year imprisonment. Count 3 has two limbs. That is under section 48(1)(a) and section 48(2) on the quantifiable amount that was lost. So in respect of section 48(1)(a), where the proposed fine is not exceeding 1 million and a period not imprisonment for a period not exceeding 10 years, the accused persons are sentenced as follows. In count 3, the first accused is fined Kenya shillings 500,000 in default to serve 3 years imprisonment. The second accused is fined 500,000 in default to serve 3 years imprisonment. The third accused is fined Kenya shillings 500,000. The first and second accused are hereby ordered to pay, and in default, they will each serve a period of 3 years. So under section 48(2)(b), the NCBB lost a quantifiable amount, and each of the two accused persons under the law, which provides that the fine imposed to be equal 2 times the amount lost. In this case, the NCBB lost 297,086,505 times 2. So the first accused is fined Kenya shillings 594,175 in default to serve 7 years imprisonment. Second accused, similar amount, in default 7 years imprisonment. The third accused, same amount. The first and second accused are directed to pay. In default, each of them shall serve a further 7 years imprisonment. Count number 4 under section 48(1). First and second accused are each fined 500,000 in default 3 years imprisonment. The third accused is fined similar amount, and the first and second accused are directed to pay. If they do not pay, they shall each serve 3 years imprisonment. Equally under count 4, the complainant lost a quantifiable amount, which is 13,364,671.40 times 2. So the first accused is fined Kenya shillings 26,729,342.80 in default 7 years imprisonment. Same amount for the second accused, default similar period, and the third accused is fined same amount, that is 26,729,348.80. The first and second accused to pay. In default of them paying that fine, they shall serve a further 7 years imprisonment. In count number 5, under section 48(1)(a), first accused, second accused are each fined Kenya shillings 500,000 in default to serve 3 years imprisonment. The third accused is fined similar amounts, and the first and second accused are directed to pay. If they do not pay, they shall serve a further 3 years. Equally in count number 5, NCBP lost a quantifiable amount under section 48(2)(a), which was USD 24,032 times 2. Therefore, the first and second accused are fined USD 48 064, similar amount, 48 zeros in default, 7 years imprisonment. The third accused is fined similar amount. The first and second accused are ordered to pay. If they do not pay, they will serve a further period of 7 years. Under section 48(2), out of the offense, the first and second accused drew a benefit that is equally quantifiable, and the law provides twice the amount that they each benefited. So in that respect, the first accused is fined Kenya shillings 80 million in default to serve 7 years imprisonment, and the second accused is fined Kenya shillings 100 million in default to serve 7 years imprisonment. They have a right of appeal within 14 days. And the second accused, being a public officer, the conviction to be served the Speaker of National Assembly and the Parliamentary Service Commission for purposes of compliance of Section 63, 1, pending any outcome of any appeals. If the fine is paid, the court hereby makes further orders as follows. Out of the fine paid, out in count 3, NCBB shall be compensated amount equivalent to what was lost from its KCB account. In count number 4, similarly, if the fine is paid, the National Bank, NCBB will call it to be compensated to the extent of the amount lost from its NBK account as per count 4. Similarly, if the fine is paid immediately, an amount equivalent to the amount lost from Cooperative Bank be paid to NCBB. If the fine is not paid or the amount received is not sufficient for the compensation, the complainant shall be at liberty to take civil action for recovery. 14 days, right of appeal explained. Yes.